Hi, I'm Joe Ravita from Empire Music and EmpireMusicOnline.com in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. I'm here with a really exciting product that's new for 2020 from Taylor Guitars. It's the 816 CE Builder's Edition. For those of you who watch our videos, you'll notice we've got more microphones because we've got a really crazy new invention that Taylor's using here, and we're excited to show it to you. The 816 CE is a Builder's Edition guitar, which means Andy Powers, master builder for Taylor and their head designer, has his fingerprints all over this. This is his design. And man, it's really cool. It shares all of your standard features of Builder's Edition guitars. What are they? V-class bracing. Big part of what Taylor does is the V-class bracing. Silent satin finish. We have chamfered rounded edges. The edges are nice and smooth here and rounded. They're not a 90-degree angle. So if you've ever played and had arm fatigue and a big line across your forearm, you won't have that here. We have a rounded ergonomic bridge here, nice and comfortable. So if you like the palm mute, you're not going to have those uncomfortable sharp edges to poke into your hands. It's got Godo hardware, and it's just a beautiful instrument. The clear thing that's standing out is this crazy sound port. What's this all about? I got to spend some time with Andy in October of 2019 at his workshop at Taylor Guitars, and I got to see him with the prototype of this guitar, which is really exciting, and man, is this thing awesome. He is all about reshaping tone and giving players more options. Obviously, a sound port like this isn't going to be on every guitar, and I'm going to talk to you about what it does. But this is a new way for you to express yourself as playing. So what we did is we put a microphone in our standard sound hole here so we can hear it, and we also have a mic at the sound port. And I'm going to demonstrate for you what happens when we cover that sound port so you can get the full experience. It really does provide what I think is like a 3D sound. If it's behind the guitar as a player, you definitely notice it. Sitting across from the guitar, it's much more dramatic. So that's pretty exciting. So your audience or for your recordings, they're gonna really notice the impact of this. Let's talk to you about what the 816 CE is though. It's a Grand Symphony model, which is a 16. What you're gonna notice with this is it's slightly bigger than a Grand Auditorium, not massively bigger. It's just slightly wider across the lower bout, a little bit wider through here. It gives us extra bass, and the Grand Symphony lineup from Taylor kind of been shut down during the V-Class switchover. So the Grand Auditoriums and Grand Concerts came out with V-Class, and they wanted to reintroduce the Grand Symphony line. Well, man, they did an amazing job with the Builder's Edition here, this 816. So we have a spruce top and East Indian rosewood back and side. So I'm going to show you this East Indian rosewood. Really beautiful. The satin finish is gorgeous. It's got pale maple binding, which is just like a slick look. Obviously a mahogany neck. And the top is a Lutz spruce top. And Lutz spruce, in the standard 800 series, you'll get a Sitka spruce top. I find Lutz spruce to have a little bit more of an aged-in component. It just sounds a little bit more mature to me, like a little bit like an older guitar. Still, spruce is spruce in the sense that you're going to get that clarity and that shimmer. And it's definitely apparent here. Definitely a great sounding guitar. Ebony fretboards and bridges. So you have that in the Taylor expression system too. So now we've covered our bases. What the V-Class bracing has done to Grand Symphony is made it a more versatile instrument. If you've ever gone to a Taylor Road show, they've always called the Grand Symphony models the big, bold strummers. They were kind of like a strumming guitar. And I think that is true because it's like a little bit bigger guitar. It's great to have strum, and especially if you have a heavy attack, it can give you more and more volume. What's really great about this is the V-Class gives it way more nuance. It's like we have a lot more balance, we have a lot more evenness, a lot more articulation, so it's just a huge bonus. Let's just get into this sound port though. So we have this Florentine style cutaway, but the sound port's built right into it, and this is ebony here, and you'll see obviously from behind you don't have the cutaway, and then you do have the cutaway. So you have great access up here to the higher frets, so if you're playing you still have the ability to play up high. But we keep the full back construction of the guitar, which Andy really felt was important to the sound hole placement. Many times you'll see a sound port on the side of the guitar or down here. Andy's a legit guitar building genius. Stuff doesn't happen by accident. He spoke to me about 15 minutes about why the sound port was fit right here and why it was so important to be at the angle it was, and why it was so important to have the back construction to give it the sound and the end result that he wanted. And I'd repeat it if I was a genius, but I'm not. I just know it works. So we're gonna get to experience that, and I'm gonna show it to you now. What I did is I just tuned the guitar to open D, And I did that so I can easily play something that isn't horrible sounding and cover the sound port. So you're going to hear the sound port covered and then open, and we're going to just let you experience that. So this is just an open chord. I'm going to strum this open set of strings, which will be a D chord, and then I'm going to cover it and you'll hear that difference. I think you can hear the guitar open up right away when I remove my hand. This sound port, I feel, gives the guitar just a really amazing presence and just kind of like that extra dimension of tone. And I think sometimes because it's right here and we think of the treble strings being here, we think it only would affect those strings and make them brighter. It's really just an overall liveliness to the tone that I find that is apparent on the bass, mids, and treble, which is fantastic. This is a really, really great sounding instrument, and if you're looking for tone that maybe you haven't been able to find and you're just looking for that extra little bit of something, I think it really lives right here in this sound port. It performs and you don't even know it's there, which is another great feature about this, is the guitar is comfortable to play. Taylor guitars are the easiest guitars to play in the world, and they continue to deliver that. They've always been very defined instruments, and they've made the definition better with the V-class bracing. Well, here now we have the ability to get this extra sonic presence, but we didn't have to do something to the guitar that really impacts our playing and our experience as a guitar player. We hear the guitar a little bit differently, but it's not this overwhelming smash over the head thing that you notice as a player. It's not like if I strummed this guitar and I was just walking by, you'd be like, oh, that clearly is a sound port. It's not like that, which is great. We don't want to change Taylor's tone. We don't want to lose the DNA and the fabric of what Taylor Guitars delivers us. It just gives us that extra something, that extra sense of tone that is an aural presence that we can't, we're definitely getting to experience. What I want to do now is just kind of play a little bit up and down the neck for you, like I do on all of these videos, because I want you to hear how balanced the instrument is. Spruce and rosewood, rosewood extra bass, extra treble, suppressed mids. The V-class is going to allow us to even that out, even in a little bit bigger body like this. This guitar just has like a cerebral response to it. It's just unbelievable. It feels like a huge piano in your hands. Massive tone with like no work. I love when I play a guitar and I feel it reverberating against my body. I think that's just like a true testament to amazing design. It's light, it's not overbuilt, great bracing design. The Taylor 816 CE Builders Edition is available obviously on our website, empiremusiconline.com. You can call us 412-343-5299. You can always text me 412-915-7118. This part of the Builders Edition lineup is going to be a smashing success. We're excited to be part of the launch. You get a factory lifetime warranty, pro setup from our staff here. We'll guarantee the setup is set to your preferences, professionally packaging it, and we'll get you a killer deal. So this is the 816 CE Builders Edition, new for 2020 from Taylor Guitars here at Empire Music and empiremusiconline.com. Thanks for watching.